In today's episode, let's dissect some of the claimed benefits of eggshells in garden. Which of these really work and have a scientific basis, and how to and how not to use eggshells in gardening. Plus, a very useful bonus garden hack or trick in the end. Coming up. Just Google eggshells in gardening and your Google search will reveal hundreds of articles about the miracles of eggshells in the garden, like using them for pest control, fertilizer, or a source of calcium to plants, treat blossom and rot disease, and whatnot. But do these claims hold water? Let's take a look at the apparent benefits of using eggshells in the garden and find out those which actually work and those which you can ignore. At number 1. Eggshells repel slugs and snails. The theory is broken eggshells have sharp edges, and if slugs crawl on them, they will get cuts on their bodies and they die. This is a myth, and slugs and snails are not harmed by eggshells. You can see them clearly crossing the crushed eggshell barrier easily. But some people say eggshells have to be finely crushed to inflict injury to these creatures. You can see they're able to cross much sharper objects like a knife in this clip. So, this is completely disproved and will never work. At number 2, eggshells are rich in calcium. Yes, this is a fact, and they contain not only calcium, which is about 34%, but also rich in magnesium about 0.3%, phosphorus about 0.04%, and potassium about 0.03%. But remember, eggshells do not contain any significant amounts of any major plant nutrients like the NPK, that's nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. If this is true, then at number 3, crushed eggshells are a good organic fertilizer for plants. Crushed eggshells added onto the soil will take years to decompose and release those nutrients into the soil, especially calcium. So, adding crushed eggshells will not help to treat acute calcium deficiency in plants. Many experiments have been conducted on this, where finely powdered eggshells actually help, but still take at least 4 weeks to start decomposing and release some nutrients into the soil. So, as a slow-release fertilizer, finely powdered eggshells can be used in the prevention of calcium deficiencies in plants like tomatoes and peppers, particularly the blossom and rot disease. But they never work for acute treatment of calcium deficiency. At number 4, sun-dry or microwave eggshells before use. Yes, this is better. To use eggshells, you need to sun-dry them for a couple of days or microwave them for a few minutes to get rid of any pathogens, and then grind them with a mixer grinder or with a mortar and pestle. You can also buy eggshell powder for garden from online stores like Amazon. At number 5, brown eggshells are better than white eggshells. Chicken eggs can come in different colors, and it's common to find both brown as well as white eggs in the supermarket. Several studies have found that the shell color has no significant effect on egg quality and composition. The only difference is the pigment in the shell. At number 6, eggshells in compost bin. Yes, adding eggshells to your compost is perfectly fine, but they take years to break down. Adding finely crushed or powdered eggshells will help in faster decomposition and produce a nutrient-rich compost over a period of time. And in making vermicompost, the red regular earthworms love eggshells, and so they make an excellent addition to vermicompost. At number 7, eggshells release calcium when boiled in water. This is a fact. One eggshell contains about 2000 milligrams of calcium, but boiling process releases only about 0.2% of the calcium as well as potassium into the water, which is a very small amount. But still, something is better than nothing, and it's a free source. So, next time you boil eggs, do not throw away the water. Cool it and water it to your plants for instant source of calcium and potassium. At number 8, eggshell as a seed starting pot. Well, this is actually silly but works. Nothing extraordinary about it. You add soil into the eggshell and sow the seeds, but it won't offer much space as the seedling grows, and also the plants cannot suck the calcium right out of the shell. and it's better to start seeds in a seedling tray or small containers than taking the pain to start in eggshells. Moreover, it is really difficult to make a drain hole in an eggshell. It's really a cumbersome process. But still, you can make a hole in egg by scraping it with a sandpaper first and then using a Dremel tool with a drill bit. At number 9, eggshells for mulching. There are better options for mulching like straw, dry leaves, wood chips, mulching sheets and so on. Eggshells are nothing superior and you need a lot of them to cover the area for mulching. At number 10, eggshells to treat blossom end rot disease. This simple hack will produce instant supply of soluble calcium or the free calcium using eggshells to instantly supply calcium or treat acute calcium deficiencies like the blossom end rot problem in tomatoes and peppers. To make this solution, you take any amount of finely powdered eggshells, like say about 1 cup or 250 grams. Now you add nearly equal amounts of distilled white vinegar to it, say about 250 ml. You can even add more amount of vinegar to dissolve eggshells quickly, but you need to dilute it with more water later before watering it to your plants. Now stir this mixture well and leave it for 1 or 2 hours. Intermittent or continuous stirring will make the process faster. Now add about 3 to 4 liters of water or a gallon of water to this, or mix it into a gallon of water and then water your plants suffering from acute calcium deficiency or the BER problem. That is it. Please comment below with your feedback and queries. Also, please like and share this video. Happy gardening!